Hello, 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 my beautiful Virgos. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happy Monday, Mental Health Check Day Monday. I love you guys. Hope you all had a very beautiful, beautiful weekend. Yeah, right. I know, right? Spirit guys, talk to me. Let's see what's in the energy. This is for Virgo spirit. Yeah, that last reading was something, wasn't it? If you have not checked out the last Virgo reading, please check out the last Virgo reading, okay? First card came out, Virgo, is beyond fear. Beyond fear. Hello, beautiful souls. I love you guys. But it says overcome inner fears, okay? To embrace courage and the challenges. Spirit guides want you to look at this card. See this card, Virgo. Fear is an illusion of the mind. Fear is an entrapment from moving forward. Fear is an illusion. Fear will cause procrastination. Fear will cause you to be at a standstill. Fear will not allow you to live your life. And what Spirit Guides is saying, it's time to break those chains. Overcome inner fears, okay, to embrace courage and the challenges. All right, do not let challenges make you give up, make you not put energy into it. I'm talking to someone that when things get really rough or really hard, and or when it's time to really make a decision, you have a hard time moving forward. Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's because of the unknown, the fear of the unknown. But what I want you to tell yourself is that I am fearless, I am strong, I can overcome this, I can break through this, I can climb this ladder, I can get out of my own way, I can get this staleness, stale, not still, staleness that I am in from moving forward. Some of you are just straight comfortable and not taking a chance or not trying to move forward in your life because of fear. Talk to me, Spirit. Beyond fear, overcome this inner. It's the conscious. It's your conscious. It is your conscious, Virgo, that the more that you're in fear, guess what? The more things gonna come towards you that's gonna put you in fear. Okay? The more that you do that, the more you continuously set yourself back. Yeah, you set yourself back years. And that means that if you don't overcome the fear, if you don't overcome the psychological entrapment of your mind, you're going to be left behind consciously of the world. Yeah, that's why Spirit Guides God wants you to continue to elevate and continue to have that spiral of upwards of spiral of consciousness, where that you can continue to keep up and continue to not be, make sure that you're not being left out, left behind consciously. A lot of you are in this energy that you need to come out of this fear, this entrapment of the mind. I'm afraid to love again, Miss Pastor Thoughtsy Energy, and I'm afraid to take that chance. I'm afraid to leave that job I've been with a long time. I'm afraid to leave this man. I'm afraid to leave this woman I've been with a long time. I'm afraid, and that therefore there's nothing getting better in your situation. Nothing's getting better because you won't let it go. You won't let go of it. Rather, this is a connection that you're in. It's not getting better because you won't let go of it, because they're in fear of what if it, what, what? It's an fear, it's an entrapment because you're familiar with it, and therefore, but you're not living. I want you to understand that you're not living. You're not living at all. When you have entrapped your own mind, body, and soul based off of fear, you're not living at all, Virgo. Flow of life. Flow of life, my God, look at that. The flow of life, Virgo. And it says, go with the flow of life, of feeling the natural rhythm, inner inner smoothness. It says flow, nature, and alignment. Go with the flow. Just allow life to, you know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes that can sound cliche when we say go with the flow. But what Spirit Guides is saying is that go with the flow. Don't sit back and procrastinate, and because of fear and being stuck and entrapped in your own mind and your body and not moving forward in life. Go with the flow. Go with going forward. I'd rather go with the flow and see where it's going to take me than to stay stuck in time. When I say stuck in time, I mean stuck consciously in time. That means you're not moving. That means you're making no progress. And where there's no progress, there is no growth. And where there's no growth, there's no movement. Fear can cause you to not live your life. And I'm not saying you got to go out here and take all vacations and all. No. Spirit Guides, God is saying living your life. Living and being in your true self of your life. And not being stuck in your conscious mind of time. Learning that fear is an illusion. Learning that the more you're in fear, the more things going to come towards you in fear. The more you procrastinate, guess what? The more you're going to stay stale. Stale as a pack of crackers you open and bite into it. That's what stale is, okay? It's going to keep you in that energy that you're going to get left behind consciously. So Spirit God said, I need you to go with the flow of life. Live. That's what Spirit is saying. God is saying, live, Virgo. Live your life. Okay, Spirit is not saying go out there and take all these trips and play. Just live. Don't just exist. Okay, just don't exist. Just don't go to that job and that's it. Live your life. Get up and live. And I know, I get it, Virgo. You're hermit mode and you like your cocoon and you like being where you at. That's your best self, is being in your cocoon. But Spirit God said, it's all right to be in your cocoon, but I need you to live. Okay? I need you to come out of the cocoon. I need you to come out of the house. And I need you to live a little bit in your conscious mind. Okay, we're talking consciousness and also physical. Get up, move, something. Okay, go with the flow of life. Look at the difference between these two cards. The flow of life. Look at that. Look at these two cards. And beyond fear, sweetheart, sir, whoever you are. Everyone, please come in, take what resonates, reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. If it triggers you, then there's something going on with you. Don't come for me. Okay, somebody got pissed off in a comment because it said, "Oh, God say leave the burdens to me," and really? Well, how come the people that done me wrong, they ain't getting their karma? So where is God? And where's the God you talking about? I blocked her. You got some stuff you need to deal with. Because if you sitting back waiting for somebody to get their karma, you are definitely you are definitely in the wrong energy. So I need everybody to take what resonates and reverse the roles, how they fit in your life, okay? And if it triggers you, you got to work on some stuff. Period. Don't come for me. Now, that's out the way. We got to break down these barriers of being in fear, of entrapment, of trying to play it safe all the time. Now it's safe. And Spirit Guides, God said, it's time to live a little. It's time to go with the flow of life. And just like the river, just like you see this river here, just like you see the flow of the river, just live life. But don't stay stuck right there and being left behind consciously. It's what God is saying. Tell me more, Spirit, for Virgo, Spirit. Thank you. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Living in the moment. Look at that. Look at that. Living in the moment. Oh my goodness, Virgo. Yes. Live in the present to savor each moment's beauty. I can't make this up. Look at the cards, will you? Look at that. Look at that. Spirit guides are saying, listen, baby, it's time to stop existing. I don't know who you are. I really don't. I'm talking to somebody. Talking to somebody. But Spirit guides is saying it's best to go with the flow of life and being in the present moment than to be a stalemate in the past and your consciousness is left behind. Because it's not the body, okay? It's the consciousness of elevating higher consciousness that is what's causing you to live your life. It's just that the body follows, okay? It starts with the consciousness, spiritually awakening higher and higher levels of dimensions. And so Spirit wants you to live in the moment and the flow of life and break through and overcome any fear that you're faced with. I don't know who I'm talking to, but some of you suffer, some of you really, really suffer with anxiety or fear of something. And so therefore it has had you in the energy of playing it safe. And if I do it this way, I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to look. But see, that's not challenging. That's not living, because you got to live in order to learn. You must live in order to learn. You can't, in order to learn, to live, you got to grow. You got to learn, grow, live, grow, learn. If you're still stuck, there's no movement, there's no growth. Okay. That means that you're dead. You're spiritually dead. Now, when I see hermit mode, because Virgo is hermit, and that's the wisdom that's going in, and that's how you dissect your whole mind, body, and soul. Spirit is saying consciously, whatever it is that's holding you back from moving forward, from living your life, from being in the moment, living in the present moment of your life, to embrace the present moment of your life, to savor the present moment of your life, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, spiritually, okay. Go beyond the fear. Self-empowerment. Exactly. Look at that. Look at that. Self-empowerment. Yes. 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 And it says, empower yourself, Virgo, to ignite the inner confidence and achieve your goals. Overcome this fear and achieve your goals. Don't be afraid to step out. Don't be afraid to start that business. Don't be afraid to get that new job. Don't be afraid to be independent. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Do not allow afraid to hold you back. And Spirit guides want you to empower and empower yourself and step into the empowerment of who you are. Confidence and courage is right behind that. Confidence and courage. And it says, face life's adventures and challenges bravely with confidence and courage. We gonna have challenges, baby. Ma'am, sir, we're gonna have challenges. We're gonna have to overcome a lot of things that we may not like and we may be afraid of. But you gotta break beyond that. Okay, you gotta overcome fear. I am fearless. I am fearless. I am strong. I am fearless. I am strong. I am strong and fearless. I can and I will do what I am out to do, because the power is in me to make the difference in my life. I am tired of just existing. I am ready to live, breaking beyond barriers of being afraid, and live and having the confidence, to have the confidence, and just go with the flow of life. Just go with the flow of life. Just going with the flow of life. Yes. and see where it takes you. And be ready for this beautiful, beautiful energy in your life. Living in the moment, savoring the moment, that inner peace. That inner peace, darling. Ma'am, sir, that inner peace. Find and maintain inner peace to enjoy tranquility and stability, overcoming fear. Fear is fearless. Fear is entrapment of the mind. Overcoming it with peace, with inner peace, tranquility. Fear is a low vibration energy. We got to overcome that and get into the energy of being in the moment and savoring the moment and going with the flow of life. And that is peace and living life. No matter what you do, if it's you sitting outside on your porch reading a book and feeling the breeze on the porch, that's existing. If you want to just get in your car and just ride down the road, down a country road, and just I don't care if it's cold outside or what, or warm outside, and just let the wind just hit you, it's living, it's breathing, it's taking a deep breath. Oh, you can breathe, overcoming fear. Get beyond the barrier of fear. Fear is an entrapment illusion of the mind, and gain peace. Let's overcome this fear and saying, I am fearless. I am strong. I'm overcoming that with this energy of confidence, baby. I am who I am, that I am no longer going to exist, that I am going to live and savor the moment of my life. I am no longer going to exist. I am going to start living. I am going to keep my mind spiritually, consciously, keep raising my vibration of my mentality. I'm going to stay above where I don't get left behind, where I am stopping myself from living and being happy and moving forward in my life. I am confident and I am strong. I am who I am, that I am. I am her. I am he. I am me. Positively. Yes. Fighting, breaking down those barriers, my beautiful, beautiful souls. Somebody needed to hear this. Somebody really needed to hear this. When you overcome the fear of whatever it is, this is going to be different for everybody. When you overcome your fear of whatever it is, and you break down that barrier, and you start to say, you know what, I'm going to step out. If it's got to be a little bit at a time, whatever your fear is, and challenge yourself. Okay? Challenge yourself, encourage yourself, reprogram your mind. And why is this fear here in the first place? Dissect that psychologically in your own mindset. Why is this fear here? Why am I afraid to move forward? Why am I afraid to do this? Why am I afraid to do that? Find out where is the fear coming from, is what God is saying. Why do you have fear? Where is it coming? Is it coming from because you have always been that way? You always been afraid to da. I don't know. But why is that fear there? Now, I'm saying this as well because I was once that person about 10 years ago that I was so afraid to take chances and to move. I was afraid to move. I was afraid because I didn't want to hear the word no. I didn't want to hear the word no. And so to keep me safe, in my mindset at the time that I was, going through before I went through my rebirth and my dark night of the soul, I played it safe. Well, I just won't do anything. Then that way I won't be rejected. I won't get the answer no, because, and so I'll just play it safe and not fill out applications and not go here or go there. Or if I need approval, I just sit right here and I just stay stale. I just stay in my stale energy. What is it that you have a problem? What is fear? What is it about fear that's holding you back? What is it? Why is fear for some of you. Put in a comment. Put in a comment. What is this fear that is controlling your life and not allowing you to have the flow of life and life? And live in the moment. Embrace, have confidence and courage that no matter what challenges is faced, okay? Because as you can see, this card here with the rope here, the chain, no matter what the challenges, because we're going to be faced with challenges, right? No matter what. Okay, but it's still, we got to overcome that. We got to, fight back, and we got to overcome it. We got to climb this and get up here. We got to climb this rope, this chain. We got to get up here to this light. We got to overcome it. Overcome the fear, overcome of, loving again, overcome of whatever it is again, whatever, we got to learn how to you got to empower yourself and motivate yourself and speak life into yourself and speak into your situation and start to reprogram your mind, how you're thinking, what you're thinking, where is it coming from? It's what God is saying. Spirit guys, God said, where is it coming from? Where is this fear coming from? Why is it there? Why was it planted there? Why is it stopping you from moving? Because just like a seed that you sow, if you don't water it, if you don't give it sunlight, if you don't give it attention, then it's not living. Existing is just I'm just in the world. I'm just doing the same thing and just doing the same. I'm just existing. I'm not living in the moment. I'm not in their energy. I'm just existing. I'm not living. And Spirit God said, I need you to breathe. Some of you really need to take a deep breath and blow it out slow. Because right now, all this I just said, that's a lot. So I need you to close your eyes and I need you to breathe. Now, if you're driving and all that kind of stuff, I ain't say do that now. Okay, if you're at a safe place, I need you to breathe. You can leave your eyes open, but I need you to take a deep breath in. I need you to blow it out slow because there's a lot of energy here. Yeah. Let's see where's this fear coming from? Where's this fear coming from? Yeah, it's like you're on your feet. You're standing on your feet, but you're dealing with some anxiety. You're dealing with some anxiety, this fear. Some of you may suffer with anxiety, okay? That's in fear of what might happen. You're so afraid of you can't see what's happening, so you can't see what the outcome could be because, of course, this person's eyes, I intuitively see that this person's eyes is covered, so you can't see what's ahead, and so it gives you anxiety, and so that's what makes you not want to move ahead, okay? Because your anxiety goes to the roof, okay? It goes to the roof. Yeah. Some of you are definitely guarded. That's why you have fear. Some of you are very guarded. But you have the Hangman here in the reverse. So I feel like even though you're on your feet, but you still have anxiety. So in other words, you may be you're living, but at the same time, you're not moving. Okay? Your anxiety, it's like you're on your feet, as this card is showing, but you only have 1 foot planted. You see that? You see that? You got 1 foot planted. That means both of your feet ain't on it. It's like you don't know. It's like, oh my God, should I put my other foot down? Look at that? Should I put my other feet down? It's like you're 1 foot down. You want to, but that other foot, in order for you to move forward and to move forward, you got to put this other foot down so you can walk and go to go that way, to live in the moment, to start living. Okay, so it's giving you anxiety. My God, look at that. Fear, a guard. You're very guarded. Some of you are very guarded. That's what's causing the fear. Why is the fear here? Why is the fear here? Afraid of love. Afraid of love. Afraid of love. Abundance, 11:11. Some of you are in fear, afraid of love. A strength, okay? Confidence. Some of you are fear because in the past you was put in a third-party situation. You was in a very toxic situation, and that's what put that anxiety because there was no teamwork. You end up meeting the devil. You end up meeting a low vibration, and that what kind of traumatized some of y'all. It really traumatized a lot of y'all. Okay. because you end up going through a very bad toxic situation, and that's what has you in the energy of not receiving, being in the moment. Look, being in the moment, going with the flow of life to receive this beautiful energy of abundance, of blessings, of conquering, of being in love and letting true love come to you, and let a beautiful love, new beginnings of love and confidence, and being and confident within your own self, and you're actually in your own way. You're in your own way now. And remember, everybody on different timelines. Some of you already been through this. Some of you going through this right now. The reason is that you're afraid to put the other foot down is because the fear of what might happen, or what could possibly happen because of what you already been through. And sometimes this devil card can be entrapment of your own mind. As you see these two chains, see the chains around their neck, you could be in your own way. And if you just really take this chain off your neck and lift it up, you can get out of your own conscious mind of allowing the devil, allowing the low vibration to get into your psychological thoughts. And that's where you sabotage and don't move forward. Because after all, you do have the hangman here, and you got one foot up. You're like, okay, I want to, but the other foot, you have to empower yourself, Virgo. Yeah, it's because of the hurt and pain you've been through. And I get it. Listen, I get it. You don't want to feel that again. I get it. I do. I get it. It's like once you've been burnt, it's like I don't want to feel that hot stove again. Once you've been burnt, once you've been through it so much, it's like, I don't want to feel that pain again. I just don't. You want it, but, it's like anxiety. You want it because you got one foot down and like, okay, but, you start to freak out and have this anxiety. Yeah, when it comes down to love, or letting people love you. You have options. You have love. You have options. You have, but it's like, no, it's like, you causing yourself a tower moment. It's like you won't let anyone get close to you. You're causing a tower moment in your life. You won't let anyone get close to you. Yeah, look at you. Look, death. Some of you going through a major rebirth. Death, ending. Some of you could have lost someone and you're afraid to love again. You could have lost someone due to death, and that has put fear in your heart. Have stopped you from living because of someone's death, someone you loved and then you lost. That could stop you from living. Yeah, you're not in communication, okay? Virgo, you're not in communication. You don't talk much. Yeah. King of Swords, which way, Spirit? King of Swords, which way? Okay. Yeah, you think it very logical. They go that moon card, fear. Fear of the unknown. Yeah. It's the fear of the unknown. That's what it is. That's what it is, baby. Trying to make a decision. It's the fear. That's what's delaying you. See the Chariot in the reverse? The fear is delaying you. Some of you allowing negative energy, negative people. It could be your ego that's stopping you from moving forward, living. But definitely fear is holding you back. Yeah. With this High Priestess in the reverse, you're not, some of you, not everybody, you're not tapped into your intuition, you're not tapped into your inner self. And when you're not tapped into your inner self, you don't trust where you're going. You don't trust your decisions. So therefore you stay procrastinated. You stay right in the past. You stay consciously in the past of existing and not living because you don't trust yourself. That means that a lot of you are going to have to do some alignment. You're going to have to get back in alignment. Your alignment is off. Okay, you need an alignment. Just like a car, if you drive your car long enough and when you start driving and go up to a speed, it starts shaking like that. That's your alignment. That's your car is out of alignment. And a lot of you are out of alignment because if you wasn't, this car would have came up in the upright. That means that, you're intuitive, listen to your intuition, but it came out in the reverse, is that you're not even connected to your intuition. Because if you was connected to your intuition, you will trust where you're going, and you will not allow this fear to hold you back. And you have the card twice. You have beyond fear, you have fear, and you have the high priestess in the reverse. That means that you're not allowing yourself to live. You're only existing, and it is because of fear. I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy, Virgo. My beautiful souls. It's time to get to this Ten of Pentacles. It's time to get to what you are deserving of. Somebody being good to you. Somebody treating you like you deserve. This is where you're conquering, breaking generational curses, gaining a lot of beautiful things, letting somebody love you. This is prosperity. This is the fruit. This is where God wants to bless you with the Ten of Pentacles. But some of you are in your own way. Look here. Look at that. You got offers. Big time offers. But you're in your own way. Break through this barrier of fear and live in the moment. Go with the flow of life and see where it takes you, and overcome fear. If that means that you got to start to spiritually motivate yourself and start writing down and start doing affirmations to overcome this fear, because it's important that you overcome the fear of the known, the fear of what if it don't work, Miss Positive Thoughts Energy, what am I going to do? You're going to have a plan, because when you're tapped into yourself, you will make a plan. Okay, when you're tapped into yourself, you're going to trust your decision, but you got to fight back. You got to stop existing and start living. Until next time, Virgo.